Hey guys, good morning and welcome back again to your Unacademy NEET English channel. I hope all of you are doing great, having a good time. So my dear students, every year NTA comes with the sample paper of the NEET. And this year also, NTA has come up with the sample paper for the upcoming NEET 2026. It's the official sample paper, by the way. So I'll show you here in this particular session how to attempt that sample paper. And by just having a look at the sample paper, I'll tell you what is going to be the level of the NEET 2026 examination when it comes to the subject chemistry, right? So here, live, I'm going to solve one sample paper with you so that I'll get to know how many questions I'll do correct, how many questions I'll do incorrect with all of you, okay? So first of all, you have to click on your nta.ac.in. I mean, you have to type nta.ac.in, right? And you'll be directed to the NTA official site. After dragging it down, you have to click on the mock test. After click on mock test, here you will be selecting the exam. Exam is your NEET and paper is your chemistry. And here I'll start the mock test. So username is given, password is given. I don't know how it came. So, okay, I'll click on login. After clicking on login, these are some general instructions, right? So if I drag it down, please note all the questions will appear in the default language. This language can be changed for a particular question later on. Okay, so I'll click on I have read all the instructions and I'll start proceeding the question paper. So this is the sample paper which I got and the timer has already started. Let's see how much time it is going to take me to solve all these questions, right? So, though I'm not going to solve the numericals because that needs pen and paper, the questions which I can solve directly by not using pen and paper, I'll just solve those questions here with all of you, right? And at the end, we'll see how many will be correct and how many will be incorrect. So if I look at the first question, the heating of phenyl methyl ethers with HI produces. Phenyl methyl ether with HI, what does it produce? It produces phenol, right? And phenol is option number C, so I'll go with option number C. So 3 is the correct answer. Now, the next one, identify A and predict the type of the reaction. It's OCH3, Br, Na, NH2. So it's going to be, first of all, the elimination reaction, and you are going to replace Br with NH2. So it has to be option A. It has to be option A, right? Going to the next one. Here. Okay, did I write the answer option A? Wait, option A, and I'm moving on to the next one. Now the second one, third question. Which of the following reaction is appropriate for converting acetamide to methanamine? Acetamide you're converting to methanamine. So it's going to be Hoffman bromide, right? That has to be option B here. So I'll go with option B, and B has to be the correct answer. I believe it is going to be the correct answer, right? Okay, next one. We are starting with ethyne, then H2, H2SO4, HgSO4. We have to talk about the intermediate and the product. The intermediate will be, so here at position number 2, you'll get OH. It is going to be double bond. And finally, HgSO4, intermediate and the product. It's going to be finally what? It's going to be finally acetone. So do you see any option like that? Intermediate OH at carbon number 2, then acetone. So I'll go with option number 4 here. I'll go with option number 4, right? Moving on to the next one. Which of the following depicts the correct order of acidity? So this is ethene. This again a double bond. Here it's a triple bond. Here it's ethyne. So ethyne has to be maximum acidic, right? Ethyne has to be maximum acidic. So it has to be your option number 2 only, because that only says ethyne is acidic. Perfect. Moving on to the next one. Yeah, I believe every single thing is clear to there. I'm moving on to the next one. The example of sigma bonded organometallic compound. Sigma bonded organometallic compound, you all must be knowing that's your Grignard's reagent, right? So option number 2 again, that is the correct answer. So I'll go with option number 2. And after going with option number 2, let's move on to the next one. Well, for this, I think I would need some pen paper, so I'm skipping this question. Skip, how do I skip? I'll directly go with the next one, right? Okay. All right. Basic strength order. Basic strength order. So it has to be option number, this has to be maximum basic. There's only one option that says so, option number D. I'll go with option number D. That has to be the correct one. The next one. Which of the following statement is not correct? Not correct is the statement. Insulin maintains sugar level. That's correct. Albumin is sample food reserve in egg white. That's also correct. Blood protein, thrombin, and fibrinogen are involved in blood clotting. That's also correct. Denaturation makes the protein more active. So the following is not correct. Option D is not correct. Yeah, option D is not correct. So I'll go with 4 again. Moving on to the next one. Which of the following product formed when the cyclohexanone goes aldol condensation? Cyclohexanone, right? Cyclohexanone. Cyclohexanone. Double bond. I'll go with option B here. Yeah, I'll go with option B. The next one. The species having the bond angle of 120. It's going to be directly BCl3, as you can see, right? I'll go with 4. The next one. Which of the following pair of species have the same bond order? The ones which are going to be isoelectronic, CN negative and CO. They are isoelectronic, so I'll go with option C, right? The next one. X dash, I have to match the following, right? I have to match the following. So D is your, for example, this IF7, so it has to be pentagonal bipyramidal. So D you are matching with 2, D with 2, D with 2. So D cannot be the answer. X dash 5, so it has to be square pyramidal with 4. With 4, so I'll go with option B here. Option B, right? The next one. A first order reaction is a specific rate, 10 raised per minus 2 second inverse. How much time will it take for 20 grams of the reactant to reduce to 5 grams? So it is going to be 2.303 divided by K. K is 10 raised per minus 2, goes up, so it becomes 230 log of 20 divided by 5 is log of 4. Log 4 is 0.6. 230 into 0.6 will be 100 something. 100 something, 100 something. So option B. Going with B again, right? Moving on to the next one. The equilibrium constant. This question, its answer I remember directly because this, in all my equilibrium sessions, I solved this question, right? K1, K2, K3, get the relation between K1, K2, K3, right? So you just have to make this particular equation out of these 3 equations, and whatever answer you get, that's going to be the correct one. Perfect. So moving on to the next one. I just need pen paper to solve this, so I'm not solving this because, and it's simple, you know it. Okay. Overall order of the reaction based on the mechanism. Again, right? Again, rate determining step is this one. Now, if there is any intermediate, so you have to eliminate that intermediate, etc., etc. Perfect. So moving on to the next one. The gas is allowed to expand in a well-insulated container. So Q is 0 against a constant external pressure of 2.5 atm from initial volume. This, the change in the internal energy, I'll tell you. I mean, again, a simple question based on thermodynamics, right? I mean, these sort of questions we have solved many a times in the sessions. It's a simple question. So after looking at all these questions till now, I feel the level is easy to moderate. Not moderate, I would say easy only. Perfect. So I'll just submit the paper till here. I'll see how many questions I did and how many questions I marked correct. I'll click on yes here and I'll see my result. So I marked some total attempted 13 and total correct answers also 13. Wow, 100% accuracy, right? So technically, guys, what you have to do is go to the NTA site, just solve the sample paper once. Perfect. It will boost up your preparation for sure. And at the same time, there is one more thing here. There is one more thing. You can click on this NTA Abhyas as well. And here, what you need to do is, whatever phone you are using, you can click on App Store or Google. I'm using Apple, so I'll click on App Store. Whatever Android if you're using, so you'll click on this particular option. And after clicking on it, there'll be one app. You'll have to download that particular app basically, and on which you'll be getting the NTA Abhyas papers. So you can try the questions, right, from NTA Abhyas papers as well. And I've seen a lot of questions getting repeated from NTA Abhyas in the last NTA, in the last NEET attempts basically, right? It's not like the questions will be 100% repeated. The type of the questions will be the same. Perfect. So do try this. It's my personal suggestion for all of you. Perfect. Do try this out so that you'll get to know it is going to be good for your practice, and automatically you'll boost up your confidence for sure. Perfect. Because it is on official NTA side. So if NTA has sent the sample viewer, that means the level of the examination is going to be the same. Perfect. So people, with this, I'm going to take a leave. You take care. God bless you all and love you all, guys. Bye-bye.